Hey, welcome back to Nick's Picks. This is week 15. I turned my mic on this week so I can actually make my picks. Did all my picks last week, and then Jerome texted me, hey, you dumbass, you didn't have your mic on. So I just let Hess do his picks, and I commented mine below, which didn't turn out very good for me. Hess went 10-6. I went 9-7. So I'm up 4 games on Hess. He's 125-83. I'm 129-79. So this probably won't come out till Friday or Saturday. We're picking Thursday, but we're going to see Star Wars tonight, so Jerome's not going to be able to get it out until Friday or Saturday. But so Thursday night game, Denver at Indianapolis. Not too upset I'm going to miss this game to see Star Wars, so I am going to pick Denver on the road to beat Indianapolis. Indianapolis sucks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Nick's Picks. We are on week 15. Week 15, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. If you're a fantasy football player, the playoffs start today or this weekend. We're cranking out. Let's start it off. Thursday night football. We got the Broncos visiting the Colts. Neither team is very good. Broncos have not won a game on the road. They're 0-6 on the road, so I'm going to roll with the Colts just out of a gut feeling, kind of going off of that a little bit. So I'm taking the Colts on Thursday night football.
All right, next game we got Chicago at Detroit. Chicago looked good last week, beating Cincinnati. I did not pick that game. I'm going to take Detroit at home. I can't see Detroit losing at home to Chicago.
Bears at the Lions. Which Bears team is going to show up? The team that showed 14 points against the 49ers or the team that dropped 33 on the Bengals? I think it's going to be the one who scored 14 on the 49ers, so I'm going to take the Lions at home.
Next game, pretty good game, LA Chargers at Kansas City Chiefs. I want to go with the Chiefs, but I'm rooting for the Chargers. I think I'm going to go with the Chargers to beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead. That sounds stupid as I say it, but that's what I'm going with.
Chargers at the Chiefs. Chargers are cruising. They look good. They look really good. Phillip Rivers thrown for over 3,600 yards, looking really good. They're clicking. Kansas City, they did bounce back last week. However, they have been on a slide. It is a very tough place to go and play, especially in late December, mid to late December. I'm going to take the Chargers.
All right, the next game we got the New York Jets at the New Orleans Saints. Saints lost to Carolina last week. Was that the last game? No, Atlanta last week. Jesus. I think the Saints will take care of the Jets pretty easily this game. Saints are a good team. They've lost the Rams and Falcons, but, I mean, they're losing to good teams. I think they're pretty good. I'll take the Saints.
Jets at the Saints. Jets have been playing good football. They went on the road and laid an egg against the Broncos. Josh McCown got hurt. I'm not sure if he's playing. Didn't even look. I'm taking the Saints.
All right, next game we got Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville at home. I don't think they're going to have any problem with Houston. Houston's just not what they were at the beginning of the season or after they started Watson. I'll take Jacksonville.
Texans at the Jaguars. Jaguars are by far the better team. Tom Savage should have been taken out of the game last week. Looks to be what was a seizure. Bill O'Brien said he didn't see the video, so whatever. But I'm going to take the Jaguars.
All right, next game we got the winless Eagles at the Giants. I think the Eagles are going to miss Wentz a lot. I think their Super Bowl hopes are done. But I don't think they're going to miss him this game. I think they'll beat the Giants, even with Nick Foles at quarterback.
Eagles at the Giants. No Carson Wentz this week. But I'm going to take the Eagles.
Next game, Miami at Buffalo. I picked New England over Miami last week. Lost that one. I did pick Buffalo. I'm going to pick Buffalo again because Buffalo's at home. I don't know what Miami pulled out of their ass last week, but I don't think they can do it 2 times in a row. So I'll take Buffalo.
Miami at Buffalo. If it's anything like it was last weekend in Buffalo, it's going to be a tough place to play for anybody. So I'm going to take Buffalo.
All right, next game we got the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns. Browns still haven't won a game. Don't think it'll be this week. I'll take the Ravens.
Baltimore visiting the Browns. The Browns flirted with beating the Packers last weekend. They could not get it done. They had a 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Couldn't seal the deal. Josh Gordon is back catching balls, being the badass he used to be. I'm going to take the Ravens.
All right, next game, Cincinnati at Minnesota. I don't know. Cincinnati is bad. I'm just going to take Minnesota at home.
Cincinnati at Minnesota. Minnesota is at home. They do need this win. They, I believe, have lost 2 in a row now. They're going to bounce back. Case Keenum's going to have a big game. I'm going to take the Vikings.
All right, next game, Arizona at Washington. Arizona won last week, so I think by law they're not allowed to win this week. I'm going to take Washington at home to beat the Cardinals. Arizona
visiting the Washington Redskins. Arizona is banged up. They lost Valdir for the rest of the year. They're not sure if Peterson's coming back. I'm not sure that's a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing either, but I'm going to take the Redskins.
All right, this is a pretty good game next game. You got Green Bay Packers at the Carolina Panthers. Rodgers is going to be back. I think Carolina's going to upset some cheeseheads. We'll take Carolina at home to beat the Packers.
Green Bay going down to Carolina. All plans so far is that Aaron Rodgers is back and that Aaron Rodgers will be out there on Sunday. Carolina is a tough place to play, but let me tell you what, if Aaron Rodgers is coming back, I'm not going to bet against the Packers, so go Pack, go.
My game of the week, the Rams at Seattle. I'm going to take the Rams. They better fucking win. That's all I got to say.
Rams visiting the Seahawks. This is an interesting game. I hate the Seahawks. I can't stand them. I can't stand Pete Carroll. I can't stand Russell Wilson. Can't stand anybody on that fucking team. But I think the Seahawks get the job done and beat the Rams.
Then probably the real game of the week, New England at Pittsburgh. I almost took Pittsburgh at this game, but New England just has Pittsburgh's number. I'm going to take New England on the road to beat the Steelers.
New England visiting Pittsburgh. Now this right here, I think that New England will win this game. They just got rocked by the Dolphins. Gronk is back. Watch out for the Patriots. Patriots will win this ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Next game, Tennessee at San Francisco. San Francisco, 2 in a row. Tennessee's horrible. I don't know how they've won as many games as they do. They're the most boring team since the Rams last year. I'm going to take San Francisco at home to beat Tennessee.
Tennessee at San Francisco. Tennessee rolled into Arizona last weekend. I think they maybe took the Cardinals for granted. Thought they were going to get that 9th win of the season through a cakewalk. Well, guess what? They fucked around and they lost. I don't think they're going to lose 2 in a row, especially to the 49ers. 49ers do look a lot better with Jimmy G at quarterback, but I don't think they're there yet. So I say the Titans win this ball game.
And next game we got Dallas at Oakland. Not exactly the greatest game in the world. I'm going to take Dallas on the road to beat Oakland. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Oakland. They suck too. I'll take Dallas.
Dallas visiting the Raiders. Dallas, through most of the game, looked horrible against the Giants last week. It took late in the fourth quarter for them to drop 20 points in a matter of a 5-6 minute span to beat the Giants 30-10. However, I think Oakland is going to get this one done at home. Dallas is just not that impressive to me.
And the Monday night game, which hopefully I don't have to watch, Atlanta at Tampa Bay. They should just fire a cutter now. I'll take Atlanta on the road to beat Tampa Bay.
Monday Night Football, finishing up this week's picks. It's going to be Atlanta visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Winston, I don't know if he's still eating W's. He's probably eating L's. Atlanta is going to get this win. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Week 15 of Nick's Picks, brought to you in part by Pleeka. I'm Fat Ninja. Make sure you drop your comments and your picks down below. And we'll talk to you next week, guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.